In this video, I'm going to show you a new $50,000 grant opportunity for startup businesses for which you, yes you, my beloved viewers, can apply in as little as 30 minutes. And watch this video until the end because I'm going to remind you about a $10,000 grant opportunity that I told you about in a previous video with a looming application deadline that lapses in less than 5 days. I'm going to show you a pitch competition and a fellowship program for minority women-led businesses and the digital and marketing makeover grant program for Hispanic bodegas and restaurants. Applications now open for the Accelerate Her Fund, sponsored by Tiger Global Impact Ventures. The Accelerate Her Fund, sponsored by Tiger Global Impact Ventures with Hello Alice and the Global Entrepreneurship Network will provide grants up to $50,000 to support women entrepreneurs. Let's take a look at the full list of eligibility criteria on the terms and conditions page. The application for this grant program opens on June 22nd, 2022, and the application deadline lapses on August 5th, 2022. To be eligible to enter a company in the program, you, the officer, has to be an entrepreneur, leading executive, founder, president, or any of those titles listed here. A legal resident of one of the 50 United States, Washington, D.C., or Puerto Rico, 18 years of older, 19 in Alabama and Nebraska. To be eligible to participate in the program, the business entrant must meet all the following criteria as of the first day of the program period. Be a for-profit business that is tech or tech-enabled, which is practically every single business now. As long as you got a website, you got a tech-enabled business. Be a majority women-owned and operated, over 51% business, have not yet received funding from angel venture investors, and have a demonstrated need for funding to reach the next stage of growth. Program period begins on June 22nd, 2022 at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and ends on August 5th, 2022. For those of you who are last-minute application submitters, then you better ensure that you get this done as quickly as possible. Get it in now if you can, because the time clock of the computer administering this program is the official clock for this program. So you may want to email that person to know, or to basically synchronize your clock with that person's clock so you are not late in applying for this thing. I also want to remind you about the Verizon Small Business Digital Ready program. You had to take a couple of courses, do so as promptly as possible. I was actually a finalist for this thing, didn't get the grant. Nonetheless, so there's a chance there to apply, complete 2 courses or coaching events between 1/1/22, in other words, January 1st, 2022, and 6/30/2022 in less than 5 days, and apply by June 30th, 2022. You got to take those courses on the platform. I've showed you how to do it on previous videos. Just go ahead and register. You could find courses on e-commerce, on search engine optimization, all practices that you have to perform on your digital assets so you can sell your products or services. And I have listed all of these grant opportunities on our spreadsheet, including, but not limited to, the Hello Alice and Terry's Capital program. The HER program is listed right there. The Driving Small Business Forward with Progressive. Well, actually, that just lapsed. Just take a look at these deadlines. And the DoorDash's Restaurant Disaster Relief Fund. And we have all these tabs. The Small Business Resources for your small business. Free Education tab, which is probably the most powerful tab on the spreadsheet. The Capital tab, where I have listed these pitch competitions and fellowship programs that I told you about in the beginning of the video. Here's the first one for Innovative Venture at Minority Women Led Pitch Competition in Silicon Valley, August 25th, 2022. The application is right here. You can apply today. Application period is between June 13th and July 11th. The FAQs are right here. Most of the questions that you post, they'll be answered right here on this white paper. Right here, ticket prices, what is the application period, how do I submit my application, how long will it take to complete the application, roughly 10 to 20 minutes to complete, and if you've pre-written your responses to the questions that these applications or the administrators of these programs pose in the applications, then you should be able to complete these things in a couple of minutes time. Like I told you before, I have a spreadsheet, or actually a document called Scrap Notes, right? And on here, I have my scrap sheet when I have applied to some of these programs. So you visit this spreadsheet right here, and these are my actual responses to a couple of the grant programs for which I apply. The questions are typically the same on all these programs. They want to know your mission statement. They want to know what differentiates you, what makes you unique in the marketplace. They want to know how you are going to spend the money. Just respond to those questions beforehand so you're able to go ahead and fill in the blanks, and you're able to complete these applications in 10, 20 minutes, 30 minutes time. Here is a fellowship program right here. Apply for this year's cohort. You can go ahead and apply for this thing. It's held between September 26th and September 25th, my birthday, in Newark, New Jersey, USA. And this is the program. You have all the eligibility criteria. I wanted to post it on it. It's on the Capital tab. It's a fellowship where they give you support on how to launch your startup successfully. And this is the Women Lead program. And this is the Digital and Marketing Makeover Grant Program for Hispanic bodegas. Always near to my heart, with the cat sitting on the loaf of bread. Well, in my case, where I first worked my first job out in the South Bronx, where you had rats biting at the loaf of bread. Not the most healthiest loaf of bread you want to eat. Anyway, Hispanic Digital and Delivery Program. Hispanic Digital and Delivery Program. The Hispanic Digital and Delivery Program is a personalized expert consultation designed to provide immediate and lasting improvements to restaurants, bodegas, and carnicerias. Selected businesses work with a team of advisors over an 8-week period to level up delivery logistics, technology, marketing, and SEO. Some of the same practices and disciplines that you learn taking courses over on the small business program, the Small Business Digital Ready program sponsored by Verizon. Strengthen your online presence through search engine optimization, online review response strategy, and marketing tactics. Optimize online ordering tactics by choosing the right ordering provider, designing your online menu, and utilize menu photographs and descriptions. Build the infrastructure to get your kitchen operations and delivery logistics moving fast. Here goes the link to the application. I've included it in the grants tab. It's not for cash money. Nonetheless, an education that they could provide free of charge, just like the free education tab is worth the hundreds of thousands of dollars for which multiple people, millions of people, get into debt to educate themselves. Watch the video on the screen you see right now so you can learn about the latest grant programs that I list on our spreadsheet, where I list links to information resources and application portals to grants for everyone.